Let us see the concept of dynamic class creation. Here we have a class person. It has an init method and also a say_hello method which prints hello. Now, let us declare a variable person and initialize person with Alice and 21. And we can also access say_hello method using person.sayHello. Let us execute it. It will print hello. Now, let us say we have to create a class at runtime and we cannot use class keyword. Let us comment this class and create two methods similar to the methods which were present in the class. Now to create a class with a class keyword, you have to create a variable person and we have to use a keyword type. You know that type is used to get the type of object. But here you can use it to create a class. So type takes three parameters. First parameter is a class name, second one takes tuple. We give it as empty as we don't have any base classes. And the third one if a object, where we will write init keyword and assign the above method init. And say_hello and assign the above method hello. So, the third parameter assigns the methods above to the class. If you execute it, it will work as same as the earlier one. So, this is how you can create a class dynamically at runtime. Let us now see what happens when there is a multiple inheritance. So, we have two classes here A and B with the same method definition, say hello. Let us now define a third class, say C, which inherits both A and B classes. Now, let us try to print hello method from class C and see what happens. You can see that it prints hello from A. Now, let us change the order of the A and B to B and A. And see what happens now. It prints hello from B. So, in Python, we have a concept called method resolution order. So based on the order of the parameters, it inherits the method from first class when there is a same name. Let us create an animal class and for now, we will leave the class empty. We will create dog class which inherits animal class. And create a cat class which inherits animal class. And also create a Persian cat class which inherits cat class. Now, if you want to know the direct child class of a parent, let us print animal.subclasses. We use parenthesis as it is a method. You can see it prints both dog and cat class. Replace with cat and you can see that Persian cat class is printed. Now, we will also see another standard method. That is a subclass. And let us pass the parameters, for example, dog and animal. You can execute and see that it prints true because dog is subclass of animal. Let us try with dog and cat. It prints false as cat is not subclass of dog. And also, it gives true when we give Persian cat an animal, as it is the grandchild of animal. You can see that this method works for indirect child as well. Consider, we have a class point and has two attribute x and y. And also a magic method str is created which returns x and y values in a string format. Now, let us create a variable point and initiate with class point. And give 2 and 3 as input parameters. And print the point. It will, by default, call the str method. Let us execute and see that it prints x equals 2 and y equals 3. Now, let us see another magic method called as invert. And let us invert the values x to minus x and y to minus y. And return this values. Now, it is time to see how to call this method invert. For that, we can use a tilde operator, which is a bitwise negation operator. Let us print and see that it converts 2 and 3 to -2 and -3. Let us see another class fruit, which has two arithmetic operator magic methods add and sub. I hope you all know how these methods are called. But let us see again. We will declare a fruit variable which of fruit class. And let us print fruit plus 1. When we execute this, it calls add method and prints apple. Similarly, if we print fruit minus 1, it prints orange from sub method. Let us see what happens if we write 1 plus fruit and 1 minus fruit. See, it throws an error. For this, we have reflected arithmetic operators which are our add, our sub, our mul and our division. Let us write our add magic method and return, for example, banana. Similarly, let us write our sub method and return kiwi. And you can execute the output and see that it prints banana and kiwi. Now, let us see another class person which has name and age as attributes. And also a dunder method getAttribute, which will print the item, that is, the attribute. Let us create a variable person of person class with Alice and 21 as values. And print all the attributes. That is, person.name. And also print person.age. And also an unknown attribute, that is person.place. And execute it. You can see that the getAttribute method is called for all the attributes. And it prints the attribute name but not print any existing values of them. Now, let us use the method getAttr and see what happens. Let us execute the same code. See that for name and age, it prints the values. And getAttr only calls for the unknown attribute, that is, place. Let us see about data hiding, which will be used for security and information hiding purpose. And to hide a variable, we use double underscore at the starting. And we have methods get and set. What happens if we try to print the value from the hidden attribute as normal variable? You can see that it throws an error. Ideally, we cannot access it as normal attributes. Instead, we can use the get method to print the value. And what happens if you try to modify the value? As an example, we will try to change it to 100. See, it still prints 42. You cannot modify the hidden attribute like this. Instead, we should use the set method to change the value.